Ladies and gentlemen, let me ask you something simple, yet deeply important. How many times have you gone to bed feeling completely fine, only to find yourself waking up in the middle of the night? Not because of stress, not because of noise, but because your body is calling you to the bathroom. It may seem like a small inconvenience, but over time, broken sleep becomes something much bigger. It steals your energy, weakens your focus, affects your mood, and slowly chips away at your health. And surprisingly, one of the biggest reasons behind this is something we all believe we're doing right: drinking water. Yes, water, the very thing we trust for our health. But here's the truth most people never realize. It's not just about how much water you drink, it's about when you drink it. Many people develop the habit of drinking large amounts of water in the evening. After dinner, while watching TV, or even right before bed, they sip glass after glass thinking they are doing something good for their body. And in one sense they are. Hydration is essential, but timing matters just as much as quantity. Your body has its own natural rhythm. During the day, your kidneys are active, your metabolism is working, and your body can easily process fluids. But at night, everything slows down. Your body is preparing for rest, repair, and deep sleep. When you overload it with fluids during this time, it has no choice but to wake you up. And every time you wake up, even for a few minutes, your sleep cycle is disrupted. You may fall back asleep quickly, but your body never fully returns to that deep, restorative state it needs. So what is the solution? It's not to stop drinking water. It's to drink it wisely. Start your day with water. When you wake up, your body is naturally dehydrated. A glass or two in the morning awakens your system, supports your organs, and sets the tone for the day. As the hours pass, continue to hydrate consistently. Drink water with your meals, between your tasks, and especially in the afternoon, when your body still has time to process it. But as evening approaches, something important must change. After dinner, begin to reduce your intake. This doesn't mean depriving yourself. It means being mindful. Take small sips if needed, but avoid large glasses. And most importantly, avoid drinking water in the last 1 to 2 hours before going to bed. This simple shift can transform your nights. Another key point many overlook is hidden fluids. Tea, coffee, soups, and even fruits like watermelon contribute to your fluid intake. And some drinks, especially those with caffeine, can make the problem worse by stimulating your bladder. So, if you're someone who enjoys tea in the evening, consider moving it earlier. If you feel thirsty late at night, try rinsing your mouth or taking just a small sip instead of a full glass. Now, you might be wondering, what if I still wake up at night? Then it's time to listen to your body more deeply. Sometimes, frequent nighttime urination can be a sign of other issues like blood sugar imbalance, bladder sensitivity, or even stress. In such cases, adjusting your water habits is just the first step. But for many people, this one simple change, shifting water intake earlier in the day, can make a remarkable difference. Imagine sleeping through the night without interruption, waking up feeling refreshed, clear, headed, and full of energy. It's not something complicated. It's not expensive. It's simply about understanding your body and respecting its rhythm. So tonight, make a small decision. Drink your water, but drink it at the right time. Because sometimes the smallest habits create the biggest changes. Smart hydration timing is one of the simplest yet most overlooked habits that can transform not only your sleep but your overall well-being. Most people focus only on how much water they drink in a day, believing that reaching a certain number of glasses is enough to stay healthy. But the body does not operate on totals alone. It responds to rhythm, balance, and timing. When you begin to understand that your body processes water differently throughout the day, you unlock a powerful way to support your natural biological cycle without effort or stress. Drinking water at the right moments allows your system to function smoothly, while poor timing forces your body to work against its own internal clock. In the early hours of the morning, your body wakes up in a naturally dehydrated state. After several hours of sleep without fluid intake, your organs, tissues, and cells are ready to absorb hydration quickly and efficiently. This is the most powerful time to drink water because it jump-starts your metabolism, supports digestion, and helps flush out toxins that have built up overnight. A glass or two of water in the morning sends a signal to your body that it is time to activate and begin the day with clarity and energy. People who build this habit often notice improved focus, smoother digestion, and a more stable level of energy throughout the day. As the day continues, your body remains active and capable of processing fluids with ease. This is the window where consistent hydration matters most. Instead of drinking large amounts at once, spreading your water intake evenly allows your kidneys to function efficiently without being overloaded. Small, steady sips throughout the day keep your body balanced, prevent sudden thirst, and reduce the chances of dehydration. When you drink this way, your body uses the water effectively rather than quickly eliminating excess amounts. It also helps regulate body temperature, supports joint health, and maintains proper circulation without placing unnecessary strain on your system. The afternoon becomes a critical period for maintaining this balance. Many people become busy or distracted and forget to drink enough water during this time, which often leads to increased thirst later in the evening. This is where poor habits begin to form. When the body feels deprived during the day, it naturally demands more fluids later, and this often results in drinking large amounts of water at night. By staying consistent in the afternoon, you prevent this cycle and allow your hydration needs to be met earlier when your body is still fully active and capable of handling it. As evening approaches, your body begins to prepare for rest. Your metabolism slows down, your organs shift into recovery mode, and your system gradually reduces its activity level. This is the moment when smart hydration timing becomes essential. Instead of continuing the same drinking pattern as during the day, you gently reduce your intake. This does not mean cutting off water completely, but it does mean becoming more mindful. Large glasses of water in the evening can quickly overwhelm a system that is preparing to slow down, leading to unnecessary disruptions later in the night. When you drink too much water close to bedtime, your kidneys continue to produce urine even as your body tries to rest. This creates internal pressure that eventually forces you to wake up. Even a single interruption can break the natural sleep cycle, pulling you out of deep sleep and reducing the quality of your rest. Over time, repeated disturbances can leave you feeling tired, unfocused, and less energized during the day. By simply shifting your hydration earlier, you give your body the space it needs to fully relax and restore itself during the night. Smart hydration timing is not about strict rules or deprivation. It is about awareness and alignment with your body's natural rhythm. When you drink water in harmony with your daily cycle, everything begins to feel easier. Your energy becomes more stable, your sleep becomes deeper, and your body no longer struggles to manage unnecessary stress. It is a quiet adjustment that requires no special tools, no complicated plans, and no drastic changes, yet its impact can be felt in every part of your daily life. Evening fluid control is a quiet. but powerful habit that can significantly improve the quality of your sleep and the way your body feels the next day. Many people do not realize that what they drink in the hours before bed has a direct impact on how often they wake up at night. It is easy to fall into the pattern of drinking water, tea, or other beverages in the evening without thinking twice, especially after a long day when the body finally has time to relax. However, this is exactly when your body begins to slow down, preparing itself for rest, repair, and deep sleep, and giving it too much fluid at this time can quietly disrupt that natural process. As the evening begins, your body transitions from activity to recovery mode. Your metabolism gradually slows, your organs reduce their workload, and your brain starts signaling that it is time to unwind. This shift is essential for achieving deep, uninterrupted sleep. When you continue to consume large amounts of fluid during this period, you are asking your body to stay active when it is trying to rest. Your kidneys continue filtering excess water, and your bladder fills more quickly than it would during the day. This creates a situation where your body has no choice but to wake you up, even if your mind is ready to sleep. One of the most common habits people have is drinking water out of routine rather than need. They keep a glass nearby while watching television, scrolling on their phone, or sitting with family, and without realizing it, they take sip after sip. These small actions may seem harmless, but they add up quickly. By the time you go to bed, your body is carrying more fluid than it can comfortably manage overnight. This is not about avoiding water completely, but about becoming aware of how easily unnecessary intake can happen during relaxed moments in the evening. Another factor that makes evening fluid control important is the type of drinks people consume. Tea, coffee, and soft drinks often contain caffeine, which can stimulate the bladder and increase urine production. Even drinks that seem light, such as herbal teas or soups, still contribute to your total fluid intake. Many fruits eaten after dinner, like watermelon or oranges, also contain high amounts of water. When all these sources are combined, your body may be receiving far more fluid than you realize, making nighttime interruptions almost inevitable. Controlling evening fluids does not mean feeling thirsty or uncomfortable. It simply means adjusting your habits with intention. After dinner, begin to slow down your intake. If you feel the need to drink, take small sips instead of full glasses. This allows you to stay comfortable without overwhelming your system. Giving your body at least 1 to 2 hours without significant fluid intake before sleep can make a noticeable difference. During this time, your body has the opportunity to process what you have already consumed and settle into a more stable state before you lie down. It is also helpful to pay attention to the signals your body sends. Sometimes, what feels like thirst is actually habit or mild dryness in the mouth. Instead of immediately reaching for a glass of water, you can pause and assess whether you truly need it. Rinsing your mouth or taking a very small sip can often be enough to satisfy the sensation without adding unnecessary fluid. This simple awareness helps break the cycle of automatic drinking that often happens in the evening. Another important aspect of evening fluid control is consistency. When you make it a regular habit to reduce fluids at night, your body begins to adapt. Your bladder becomes more comfortable holding urine for longer periods, and your internal rhythm adjusts to support uninterrupted sleep. Over time, this creates a sense of ease, where you no longer feel the need to wake up during the night. The body responds well to patterns, and when you give it a predictable routine, it rewards you with better rest and improved balance. Many people are surprised by how much this small change can affect their overall well-being. Sleeping through the night without interruption leads to deeper rest, better concentration, improved mood, and more energy throughout the day. It reduces the frustration of broken sleep and allows your body to fully complete its natural recovery process. Evening fluid control is not about restriction. It is about giving your body the right conditions to do what it is naturally designed to do, which is to rest peacefully and restore itself for the day ahead.